Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries Lady Date. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. It gives me an energetic donation to the channel. Helps me tune into you. Get some smoke on the subject. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates off this reading and leave the rest. And let's call in spirit. Let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. And my beautiful collective you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, each and every one of you, for showing up and showing out. And for those that are new, welcome to my channel. These are collective readings, so I do point out astrological signs, but I don't specify. This is an Aries reading. This is a Taurus reading. It's a collective reading. So anything can happen in this shit show, and it often does. Like right now, just got burnt. Yeah, baby, somebody just got burnt, and it was me. I'm gonna put a little smoke cleanse. I'm gonna start this Reiki-esque, okay, because I'm not a master, and I don't play one on YouTube. There we go. Smoke will cleanse the space. We're going to cleanse the space, and there are loud sounds because I use a sound bowl, as well as I use usually my rattle. I don't have it with me right this second, so I'm not going to use that, but I am going to use the sound bowl. So if you are sensitive to sound, just lower the volume. Okay, we're going to clean the aura, your aura here, with this brush. Okay, do a little brushing. Okay, we have some black tourmaline, and this is for protection, so we could always use some protection, right? Sending it to you, protection. And I'm also sending you hearts and love and light. Love and light, my friends. Okay, and I love this little thing. I'm gonna use this for a little sound. Doesn't it sound like a frog? So cute. There we go. Make some music. There we go now. And I have a different type of selenite stick that we're gonna use. Nice little selenite stick we're gonna use for grounding. And use that. Cleanse the space. There we go. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna use that. Clearing the space, clearing your energy. Set your intentions for this reading, for whom you want a message for, who you're tuning in for. We will want to send love, light, positivity. That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to have happen in this situation. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is we're going to ring the sound bowl, and it does make a sound, a noise. So if you have headphones in, please turn down your volume. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Thank you. Thank you for that, Spirit. Thank you for that, for being patient with me with my 4 gongs. All right, in front of you here, I have the Kev Tarot deck. I also have a new deck that I got, Sci-Fi Tarot by Todd Alcott. I got all of his decks, the horror, the pulp, like pulp fiction, but it's like the pulp tarot and the sci-fi. I love it. So I'm going to use those today, and I got a couple other little doodads, plus my deck. What do they usually call it? The mess deck. People, yeah, it's a mess, but it's my deck, and I love it. So I'm gonna show feature mine first, and then we'll go on to the others. There we go. I'm gonna try to keep it away from the fire here. My goodness, where there's fire, you get burned, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so the spiel, take what resonates, right? So if this doesn't fit your situation, it's not your situation. Don't make it fit. All right, Spirit, give me a message here for the overall collective. What do we have here today for the lunchtime rewind, baby? Oh my goodness. All right, thank you, Spirit. Haters. What? Oh my word. I knew I should have put crystals on these cards. Damn. Well, peoples, it wouldn't be my reading if it didn't have haters. Yes, yes, haters gonna hate. Sleepless nights. And I hope that haters aren't keeping you up at night, man, because ain't no need of that shit. Don't be worrying about no fucking haters. They ought to be worrying about you. Or they ought to be worrying about them damn selves instead of be sticking their nose where it don't belong. That's what haters do. Intense. So it could be intense right now in your situation because these people are doing the most to make it such. Somebody might be having sleepless nights because people hate them. There's always going to be people out there like that. You cannot stop your life based on other people's opinions, sweet cheeks. Even if it's family, fuck them. Take it to the next level. Okay. Take it to the next level. What is this about, Spirit? Mind games? Oh, so they've moved it on from just, you know, like complimenting you. You know, oh, that hair looks so awful, or you're getting a little chubby, to taking it to the next level. Mind games. Playing mind games. It's not enough to do magic behind your fucking back. They gotta play mind games now, right? Yep. Projection. Projecting their toxicities on you. Wanting you to dive deep into the cesspool so that they can talk more about you. Oh my God, but look at this, watching in envy. They're jealous. And you're gonna say, and I don't even want to hear this shit. I'm hearing in my head, what do they get to be jealous of me for? What? Don't you ever minimize yourself like that again. Just because you're not aware of all the gifts that you have, Spirit knows about them gifts, and in the Spirit, people that dive deep into this shit know about you. So these haters, whether they're aware of your gifts or not, they might not be, but your energy is a calling card. And whatever your energy is to these people, they're picking up on it, and they're hating you because of it. Because your energy is pure, your energy is good. And people that aren't good, and they don't have good energy, don't have good intentions for people that do. So don't ever say that to me again. I don't want to hear that in my head, that you don't like yourself. Because of these people, they ain't fucking worth it. Even if it's family, they are not worth it. Do you understand me? Just because you are raised in a house with a bunch of motherfucking wolves doesn't mean that you are part of that pack. You were here for a reason. Not to conform. Not to conform. And not to bow down to others. Amen. Confirmation. They're taking it to the next level because you are leveling up. Yes, you are leveling up, and they hate that. Haters, please give me something on haters. I've seen comic at the bottom, but transformation, see? They're hating it. You are going to glow up, whether you're doing it now or you're going to glow up. And that means transform into something more than you want, like a butterfly, right? A butterfly starts out like, maybe even like, what is it? A butterfly transforms from its original form. Say it's like looks like a worm or something like that. And then it turns into a butterfly, a beautiful butterfly. But it goes through this transformation process. So you might have braces, you might have acne, you might have chubbiness right now. So you're looking at yourself like, why would they be jealous of me? It's your energy. And it's what the potential that you have to become. Because just because you have acne now doesn't mean there's not an acne wash that you could use and get rid of that, right? And just because you're chubby now doesn't mean that you're not gonna, like, eat healthier, okay? I'm not gonna use the word diet because that fucking sucks. Diet means what? Take away the rest of it, right? Keep the first three and get rid of the rest. It's diet. You don't want to diet. You want to eat healthy. Use different words, okay? So it doesn't sound terrible. Eat healthier. Right? Not so much junk food at night. Stop eating after 6 o'clock. Eat better. Maybe take some vitamins so that you get a balanced diet that way. And then all of a sudden, that chubbiness goes away. So whatever it is that you have right now, maybe you're shy right now. And as you age and you talk to people, you're going to be less shy. So whatever it is that's a negative in your mind, right? The braces are eventually going to come off if you have braces. you're going to transform into something that they cannot, regardless of whether whatever negativity you look at yourself as, whatever it is, it's going to be temporary. Even if it takes a few years, they are still going to be low vibing. They're going to still be the same person. They're not going to transform. So what they're trying to do is keep you low vibing so that you don't elevate above them. It's like crabs in a bucket, they call it, right? Other tarot readers talk about crabs in a bucket. And the statement is that a bunch of crabs in a bucket will never let another crab elevate. They'll keep dragging them down back into the bucket. So it's like they don't want you to elevate. They don't want you to look good. They don't want you to make them look bad. See? And even if you're not that kind of person, it doesn't matter. Your energy is going to make them feel bad about themselves, whether you intentionally do it or not. It's a mirror. You're holding up a mirror to these individuals, and they don't like what they're seeing about themselves. So inevitably, they're trying to make you shut you up in some way. Not even verbally. You're not saying anything. It's your energy. They want your energy to shut down. And how they do that is lowering you in their eyes. And that's how, in saying things very nicely, but very stick it to you-y in a way, you know? Oh, that dress, it's so like, isn't that a little tight? Or isn't that a little too like form-fitting, and maybe you shouldn't be wearing. I'm telling you, it's very subtle, but it's very cutting. And this is family that's doing it. And it starts out with family, and then you get trained to be treated like shit, and then you pick friends that do the same thing. And it becomes a whole circle of fucking misery. And this is what's happening right now. These people they don't want you to transform, and they're taking it to the next level. Maybe they did it with the side-eyeing you. Maybe they did it with evil eye. Maybe they did it with magic. Now they're doing it with verbally talking negative to you, making you feel less of, less than. There's always going to be haters, but you have to be confident within yourself to say that despite what people are saying about me, I know myself enough to say, well, maybe you don't like that dress, or maybe that dress don't look good on you, but I'm still gonna rock that dress. I remember feeling so negative about myself growing up. I hated myself. I hated everything about myself, okay? And I feel like the people around me fostered that. So it was just like one of those things, So I was like, I didn't have a lot of friends. I was very isolated. That's how I lived my life, by myself, you know what I mean? But I just didn't feel good about myself. And it was just feeling lousy all the time. And it took like, I don't even know if it was like, it was like, I transformed. Obviously, I lost quite a bit of weight. But I feel like even with that, you still carry those scars, and you still carry that self-consciousness about you. And one day I was looking around, and I seen these overweight women, and they were like rocking their look. They had the spandex on, and their weight was such that my mother would say to me, oh, you really want to look like that? You want to go out in public looking like, I'm telling you right now. But these people were like rocking that look, their stomachs hanging out. They don't give a shit. And I'm saying to myself, why am I worrying about myself and feeling so bad about myself when these other people are rocking their look and they are confident in themselves? Even if they don't feel good about themselves on some level internally, they are like faking it till they make it on the outside. They're walking around like they're the shit. So I felt like I'm done worrying about if my legs are like have cellulite on them, or if my stomach isn't perfect, or I don't look perfect to myself, I'm still gonna like walk around with confidence, because why shouldn't I? Why am I so down on myself? It's like, why am I allowing people in their opinions, whether it's even in my face or even energetically being sent in my direction? Why should I give two fucks about what people think about me? I am just gonna walk confidently. But it took years. I am 54 years old. It took years for me to get to that point. I don't want that for you. I want you to feel good about yourself today. Why wait that long? Why wait that long? Who gives a fuck what these people think? They don't matter, even if it's family. Don't even let it bother you. It's all jealousy anyways. And they're not going to say, what am I jealous of you for? It's like, bitch, you're not jealous of me. You're jealous of my energy. Don't get it twisted. Okay? I know what it is. Even if you don't know what it is. That's what you're going to say. Don't play games with me. Don't play games. Games are done. These people are broke ass, okay? Broke inside, broke spiritually. That's what that's about. Past life connections. You've had people, family, friends, relationships, who gives a fuck? All of it. These people want to break you, okay? And they're from past lives. Whether you believe in that shit or not, I didn't. I do now. Past lives. They follow you in every life. Like the sympathizers, like the negative sympathizers. Maybe you did something and that's why you got pimples. Maybe you know, maybe if you weren't so rotten inside, you wouldn't be so chunky. I'm telling you, people say this shit. And they're family, well-meaning family. I'm only saying it because I love you. If you loved me, that wouldn't be coming out of your fucking mouth. Bottom line. You're making changes. You're making changes. And they hate it. They don't want you to change. Because then that mirror gets reflected back at them. Yep. There's so much potential you have. And that's the point. It's not about what you look like today. It's the potential of tomorrow. There is futuristic, prophetic changes that are going to happen in your life that are going to elevate you above these people. And they don't like it. They don't like it. Be aware there could be a new love coming in. Or you're starting the infancy of a new love. And they could be a part of that dream team of miserable sympathizers. People that act like your friend, act like they love you, when secretly it's twisting a knife. Yeah, see, harsh words are said. There could be harsh words and then they apologize afterwards. That's manipulation 101. When people do that shit, that's to control you. They want to control the narrative of how fast you elevate and if you elevate at all. I'm telling you, don't let it happen. Use your intuition. If you feel off, or if somebody says something, oh, I'm only kidding, they're not kidding. They're not kidding. Because if you were kidding, it wouldn't be directed at me, and it wouldn't be to lower me in other people's eyes, making fun of me in front of other people. Why the fuck is that funny? Why is that funny? Think about it. Think about it. You cannot allow these people to lower you. Once they get that power over you, it never ends. It never ends. They'll throw it in your face. You start telling personal business to certain people, you got to be very careful about that. Because I always had this saying, and it's true. And I hope I can say it right now, because it's like right now my mind is blank about it. But it's like, oh, what is it? Spirit. I have this saying that I always say all the time, so I should be able to remember it, recall it in my old brain. Let me think. Familiarity breeds contempt. Remember this statement because it's very true. The more a person knows about you, the more they can use it against you in future fights, in future arguments. They'll start throwing in, well, didn't you say that your parents were this and that? And didn't you, say that at one time? Oh, comes right back, twist the knife. You tell people your business and all of a sudden they're sharing it with other people or they're screwing you over with it and throwing it in your face. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying be sus of everybody. But what I'm saying is be aware. If your intuition and even their own actions give you pause, they say something to you, believe it the first time. It's not a joke. And it's not, I'm kidding. And I'm sorry I said that. No. You're sorry that I picked up on it and figured it out that you're an op. I'm telling you, there's somebody here, I'm trying to reach you, kid. If you don't listen, then I'm telling you what happens next is on you. It's sort of like you're being scammed, and it's even in your own damn family. There's people trying to keep you down because you have the potential to be far greater than you even believe yourself to be. And they hate it. They don't want it to happen because they came here specifically to block you in life. They follow you in every lifetime trying to get close to you. And what is the statement? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. These people couldn't get any closer if they weren't like Siamese twins in your freaking underwear, sharing underwear with you. These people are here specifically to stop you. Don't let them win. You hear me? Don't let them do it. Spirit, can you give me this potential, please? What is this potential about? What's the potential about, Spirit? Thank you. Twin flame. It's on the side. So there's a possibility that there's a twin flame in the mix coming towards you, or potentially futuristically in the future, you have a twin flame that's been born already here on this earth with you at this time. They're here. Okay. 8 of Cups. you could have already met this person and you broke up with this person, or they're coming towards you and there's an ending. There's something that they have to leave behind though. Somebody they have to leave behind in order for them to come towards you. 8 of Cups, situations and people, deuces, or you have to do that. Cups of Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Yes. Maybe being brave enough to say goodbye. Maybe you've committed yourself to somebody at this point in your life and it's not working out. They say harsh words to you. They fight with you. And you're like, well, what am I going to do now? I married this person. You know, I committed myself to this person. I'm trying, but you're trying too hard on a person that's not your real twin. Yeah, that's the problem. There is a twin flame that's out here though. And there's also the devil in disguise. Hopefully your twin isn't a devil. Capricorn energy. Somebody that has toxicities. But, I mean, let's face it. Our twins can be the devil. They can have devil energy. They can have toxicities. You know, twin flame connection is not necessarily union. Twin flame connection is somebody that pisses you off so much it creates change. No word of a lie. It can happen, okay? It's transformation. It's not necessarily union. There's a hidden enemy, though, in the reverse. This could be your twin flame that was your hidden enemy. Maybe they didn't know you were their twin flame at the time. Maybe they left you high and dry, a past person that you had a connection with. And they left you for, what? Better, bigger, better situations. Seduces to you. This is the devil energy. Not necessarily Capricorn, but it could be the devil energy, codependencies, could have addictions. They were a hidden enemy, but they're no longer a hidden enemy. 7 of Wands. Yeah, this is a person that was... I feel like you have a protective bubble around you, though. This is a person that tried to keep you down, though. 7 of Wands, it could be somebody that was deceiving you. But justice is here, though. Yeah, justice is here. Then they were trash box. This was a person talking trash about you. And a twin flame doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. It could be a friend, right? Maybe in another life they were your partner, but in this life they could be a friend, family members, talking trash about you. Oh my God, dismissing you. Like, I don't even want to hear what you have to say, but this is like a person who's gone through a lot of people. Put all the cups there, and like the cups when you drink a cup and you know, you have that game, you do drinking and then you turn it over. This is like a person who's had a lot of people in their life. There's a lot of connections, yeah. Oh my God, look at this, 8 of Swords. Trying to keep you blocked, blinded, and stuck. And this is your twin flame? Are you for real, man? Wow, damn. 8 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Get stepping. Wheel of Fortune, they didn't want that to happen for you. The Wheel of Fortune turning in a favorable direction for you. And maybe their Wheel of Fortune is on the what is it? Not the up and up, but the upside down. They're not moving anywhere either. So they did something to try to block you, maybe magically. What is this? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not working with this person, but this person... At one time, you could have teamed up with this person, or one time they could have been teaming up with multiple people, right? All about the Benjamins, but it's in the reverse. So you're not teaming up with this person at all. You've got maybe this person blocked. Maybe you're not even talking to this person, and you'd be better off, because if they're a devil energy, they're not in a place where they can be any help to you anyways. But this person was talking trash about you, maybe to other people. Somebody's talking trash. Spirit, come through. It's the twin flame. Are you for real, man? They're going to be kicking their freaking ass when they find out who the hell you are. The star. You are the star. The wish fulfillment. They really, I'm telling you right now, they're going to be kicking their ass. Dang. What a mistake. One more card, please, Spirit. About this 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. What's that about? Not working with somebody. Thank you, Spirit. Innocent. They're not innocent. They're not innocent of what they've done. They don't have divinity. The Most High is in reverse. This is a person who's lost. Lost in fucking space. Because if they thought that they were going to have somebody else, they were going to pick other people, And they were going to get their wish fulfillment off of somebody else and throw you under the bus and screw you over. This could have been a person too that you've known for a long time. Innocent children. As a child, you could have known this person as young. I'm telling you, twin flame can be family members. They don't have to necessarily be a relationship. But this twin flame did the most to keep you stuck. This twin flame talked trash about you. This twin flame was working with other people, and it was about money too. So they could have gotten paid. Oh my God, please, Spirit. They could have gotten paid to riz you by people to pretend that they were your boyfriend or try to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Energy's energy, right? Just to riz you, to act like they cared about you. They didn't know who you were. Oh my God. They didn't know who you fucking were, man. They thought you were just somebody they could just like screw over is what I'm hearing. Angel in the reverse. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. It's on the side though, but I feel like you are being guided, but I don't think their angel guides are even helping this person anymore after what they did. I really don't. Yes, if this was a marriage, a proposal, a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. It's in the reverse. You're not working with this person. And if you were married to this person or engaged to this person, or they're in a marriage or engagement, they're no longer. Abundance. This is in the upright. Lucky times are ahead for you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. This is what people have tried to block in lifetimes. In lifetimes. And they got to your twin. They got to your twin. It could be more 3 people that they were working with, or they could have been working in conjunction with 2 other people, but they got to your person and turned them away from you, against you, helping to talk about you, helping to backstab you. Whew, child. Things can only get better, as they say. Just, I don't know. That's crazy. Any other card, Spirit, in this deck? But you're going to be abundant despite this. Even if you were married to this person or engaged to this person, and they broke it off because of other people, or they broke it off, said deuces, and went to other people because they listened to the wrong people, you're better off. You don't need that shit. Flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. And you are a generous person. You are a generous person. And because of that, the universe is going to work with you. Your ancestors are working with you. You're gifted. You're gifted. And that's why, oh, this wanted to fly out. That's why other people are jealous of you. Even if you don't look at yourself in that way, your energy is a calling card. Your energy is telling them everything they need to know about you, even if the outward appearance isn't what you want it to be at this time. Your energy is so beautiful, and it bothers those that aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So you are transitioning, exactly. You are leveling up, and nobody wants that in this group, this friend group, this family group. Too bad. Who gives a fuck? It's not their decision anyways. They can't take away your abundance. Even if they might slow it down. They might make you doubt yourself, and don't you dare let them win. Doubt is like the biggest thing to lower your vibration. Don't let them win. The Chariot. Yeah, charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. And don't let anybody take away your prosperity, because that's what's in the cards. It's not in the cards for them, and that's why they're trying to stop you. Crabs in a bucket. They're trying to stop you from elevating because they got no chance of it. Because they've done the most. They've done the most. They're not divine. They're of the devil at this point. If you're not in the hands of God or source, you're in the hands of the other end of it, the evil. And they're in devil energy now, and this could be your twin flame they've gotten to. If this person came towards you, was sweet to you and nice to you at one time, you thought you were going to have a relationship, and all of a sudden they took it all away, it's because other people took it away. You understand? Thank you, Spirit. What do we have here? Intuition. Yeah. There's a completion here. 18. In numerology, you add 2 numbers together to get 1 number. That's 9. That's completion. Use your intuition. If there's something off, it's because your spirit guides are trying to send you a message. Stay away from these people. They're no good. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have here? Cosmic connection. 11. And there was another 11 here, so it's like 11, 11 here on this thing, twin flame. There's a connection that you have with your twin. It doesn't necessarily mean union, but you could be telepathically connecting to this person. But this person was listening to the wrong people, got into the wrong shit with people to keep the twin. See, because together you guys would be a power couple. Your gifts, their gifts would mesh together and you could be unstoppable. So what they did was they picked you guys off one by one and they got to your person. A third party situation, you understand? They collaborated with the wrong person. But they collaborated with the wrong person against you. And spirit and your ancestors are working with you. So their spirit guides are like on the sideline saying, hey, I'm going to let this play out because they need to learn their karmic lesson. They screwed over their twin. Maybe they didn't even know that you were the twin at the time, but it doesn't fucking matter. They screwed you over. So therefore, they have to learn this lesson. The chariot moves ahead, they stay behind. That's what it works. The chariot moves for you, stays behind for them. Because regardless, if you guys were meant to be blessed in this lifetime, if they got off the ride, right, deuces, they got off the ride, you're still going to go forward. You're going to finish. You're going to the finish line. They have to stay stuck, is what it is. Move forward. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Move forward in the reverse. They don't move forward. You keep going. So you have the crown. And they can't take your crown away from you, regardless. They cannot take your crown away from you. This is your gifts. This is your blessings. This is what's going to be prophetically gifted to you by your ancestors, by the universe, by Source itself. Because you have a mission while you're here. We all have a mission. We're not here just to play games, okay? There's some people, yes, okay, they signed up, they signed the contract to screw around, fuck up and find out. But we, the ones that have that gift, we are gifted by our ancestors. We are gifted by the universe. We have a mission while we're here. And it may take years for you to figure out what your mission is. But obviously, if these people are attacking you this fierce at a younger age, then obviously you're gifted. Okay? Because they wouldn't be bothering with you if you were nothing. They'd be leaving you alone. But because they're sticking it to you at every level, okay, mixing it up just for flavor, they are going to be punished for it. But you are gifted because of this. This is a calling card, okay? Not only is your energy a calling card, them playing games with you is a calling card because they wouldn't touch you if you didn't matter. Just remember that. All right, let's go into the sci-fi. The sci-fi tarot. Last card's out. So just keep going and glowing and don't worry about your twin. You may be telepathically connecting to this person in your dreams. You may be thinking about this person on off chances because they're thinking of you. You have a line of communication and you can draw from the energy of your person. But sometimes we need to shut that door if it's going to be toxic. Okay? And because sometimes it is when they're in a toxic state. You're going to have dreams of this person, or you're going to feel certain ways when they're going through things, and it's like that's not your energy. Sometimes you're going to do an energy check. Am I really feeling like this? Do I really feel sick? Maybe they're doing drugs and they're getting sick, you know. Maybe they're having sex with somebody. All of a sudden you're having sexual dreams. You got to cut that off and shut that door. Because they will be sending you these things sometimes. And you got to just cut that off, that supply, the communication lines, I should say. Not the supply, but, yeah, well, the energy supply. If it's toxic, it's an energy supply source, right? It's not yours. Strength. You're stronger than you think. You're going against the beast. The monsters of this earth that are trying to block and stop you. The monsters of this system of things that don't want you to elevate, keep you trapped. You're stronger than you think you are. Maybe people have always called you weak, but you're not. That's only their projection from themselves. King of Cups is here. Master of his own heart. Maybe you've had to do that because you haven't found the love, the emotions from other people. You had to pour it into yourself. The Chariot's here a second time, I think it's Chariot, maybe third time. Chariot is here. You are moving forward. You're going to move forward. Even if you feel like right now you're stuck in a situation, you're going to make the right decision. You're going to make the right choices because you have the blessing, the go-ahead, the green light from the universe. Don't let people and their negative bullshit stop you. If you have a project you want to work on, you damn well go and work on it. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You're working hard on something. Maybe it's a small something at this point, right? It hasn't really panned out yet. Maybe it's in the planning stages, right? Sometimes a chariot isn't physically moving. It's a planning stage, but you're going to get there. You have to believe in yourself, though. Don't allow other people's negativity. Oh, that's not a job, or that's not going to do anything. You live your life, I live mine. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for your opinion. Don't need it. Still keep going forward, okay? Don't let people stop you. Everybody's negative. You know, I love, like, in the tarot world, right? We have people that, there's a lot of tarot card readers that allow people to do comments and, like, have a whole, you know, like, they get very, they have live chats and all that stuff, which is fantastic. I'm not judging anybody. I think that's great if you can handle the backlash and the bullshit that happens when you do, because there's always somebody that's going to get on there and badmouth you. I can't stand that. I think it's so disgusting that people can go on troll other people's channels. They don't got one of their own, but they're going to go on other people's channel and badmouth people. That's why I don't allow comments. Not because I can't handle it. Please, are you serious? I don't need it, and I don't want it. No, thank you. I refuse any type of negative bullshit coming in my direction from people that don't have a channel and don't have no brains in their fucking head to be kind and decent. No, thank you. Skip it. Go to somebody else. I'm not listening to that shit. But it's really difficult to hear it and to see it, because it's like, you know, when you're trying, people to just fuck on that. It's just like, who the hell are you? Get a life and get the hell off of people's channels if you can't be decent. It's pathetic. So whatever it is that you're working on, don't allow anybody's bullshit and negativity, okay, and sad ass ways to stop you from doing what you love and what you want to do. Don't do it. They're not worth it. Because 10 years from now, they'll still be sitting there trolling people's, you know, YouTube channels or fucking Twitch channels, bad-mouthing people. They're pathetic. They're pathetic. Once you get your own channel, then you can sit there and, like, badmouth things. Why don't you get a channel where you badmouth everybody and see about how people come on your channel doing the same thing to you? Yeah, love it. Everybody has their opinions, but in the end, you're a star. You're the wish fulfillment. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. That's what Spirit's telling you today. So don't look at yourself like right now you're looking in the mirror, I don't like myself. Stop the tape. Stop doing that right now and stop thinking good of yourself. Find one thing about you that you like and accentuate that. Okay, if it's your beautiful eyes, accentuate that with some little, you know, if you're a female, like you put some little, even if you're a male, who gives a fuck, put some of that little like blush on top of your eyelids, make your eyes stand out a little bit, maybe some little bit of mascara, you know what I'm saying? Find, if you like your lips, put some lipstick, some, or even chapstick for crazy sakes if your parents won't let you have lipstick, or some like gloss on there, whatever. Accentuate the positives and stop focusing on the negatives. There's the King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That might be in your life, or you might be that King of Pentacles. That's like a very balanced person, man, woman, whatever. That's going to be money. That's going to be a money magnet is what I'm hearing. A money magnet. It's going to be rolling in the dough soon enough. Four of Cups is here. Look at this thing. What the hell is that? Have you checked your blind spots? Oh my God. I don't even know what the hell that thing is, but whatever. Yeah, the blind spot. See, this guy is like writing on the desk, not realizing there's something bad's coming right towards him. So pay attention to people around you. You might not see it coming. The knife is shining. You might not even see it. But somebody's going to show their hand soon to you about who they truly are. Death is here. It's going to end a connection. And it might be sad if it's family, but you might have to separate yourself from people for your own peace of mind, because peace is priceless and peace does not have a number. It's like, it's innumerable. It's so wonderful to not have to worry that the people around you are going to stab you in the back. And even if it's family, sometimes you have to separate yourself for your own sanity. Toxic people only drag you down, and this is their purpose in life here, is to drag your ass down. Don't let them do it. Don't let them win. Because who loses in the end? It's not them, it's you. It's you, my friend. And why should you lose out on your blessings that the universe, that your ancestors are gifting you? Because of jealous people. Don't let that happen, baby. They're not worth it. Whatever you're working on, 8 of Cups, it's going to pan out. You got to stop pouring those cups of love that were dumped, stepped on, or disregarded from other people into yourself. Pour it into yourself. Be your own hero. The blessings here are for you, not for other people. And unfortunately, some people in life are not going to be able to come with you and share in it because God heard what they said about you behind closed doors. And they are not going to have the opportunity in the future when you rise and you elevate and these blessings come forward to be able to share in them. If they're not going to share with you what they have in the negative times when you didn't have anything, why should they sit at the table when you do? What do we have here, my babes? We have Taurus. How's this one right here? Virgo and Leo. These are possible signs of people in your family. These are possible signs for yourself. Just be aware. Not everybody who smiles in your face is for you. They're not clapping for your, they're not clapping for your rising. They're not clapping for your blessings. They're clapping for your downfall. And I'm a realist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. And I'm not trying to make you, suspect your family, your friends, or anything. Use your intuition. If this does not fit your story, do not make it fit. Because who the fuck wants people that are family and friends screwing you over like this? Nobody. And your twin of all people. It's pathetic. Fucking pathetic. But in the end, you're going to be blessed. And I wish that for you, and I'm proud of you. Proud of your progress, and please do not let anything, including your own damn mind, get in the way of that. You understand? You are beautiful. You are blessed. You are worth every blessing that's coming to you. Believe that, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe because I would love to have you as part of my soul family. Till next time, be safe out there. Be blessed.